Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. And let me just quickly point out one very important warning for all my Bitcoin traders out there. Right now there's an ascending broadening wedge over on the 1 hour time frame. You can check it out for yourself right here. And here's exactly in small as well how this usually plays out. That's not everything though, guys. There's a lot going on in the crypto space right now. For example, I think that the main reason why Bitcoin actually crashed a little bit earlier today is due to Tesla / Elon Musk coming out in a really negative light. You might say that the Minecraft announcement was negative, or that a lot of these exchanges which are going bankrupt or stopping the withdrawals has caused anything. No. I think two things. Tesla, very big marker. We could argue about the big whales that were selling before, some of that selling pressure, but I think the second very important factor is this right here. The ECB raises interest rates more than expected to fight off runaway inflation. This is worded in a very soft manner because in reality what happens is interest rates just got hiked by 50 basis points, 0.5%. This is the first time that's happened in 11 years. So this is a very big deal. And there was a guidance and idea that they should not go above 0.25. So they doubled that. They went pretty crazy. And this is obviously a very interesting move. Now, the stock market is actually kind of interesting to watch this. The stock market from July 14th has been on the up and up. And Bitcoin, pretty similar to be honest with you, it's on the up and up as well. It has fallen down slightly over the last day though. It's going to be interesting to see how the stock market in the US is going to act on this news that's coming out from Europe that's affecting the entire world though because of world economy basically. A lot to do with Europe's rates for how the US works as well. Let's just conclude it like that. It's going to be interesting to see if it's going to fall today like crazy. There's some chance though that today is going to be a more negative day. As this is obviously going on. I, however, digress. Let's go quickly back to what we're seeing right now. I just want to start the video out with this, I guess, specific pattern right here because of how it plays out. And it's pretty much perfectly what we're seeing right now over on the 1 hour and other time frames as well. I guess like the 4 hour and whatnot. Just watch out for this. How it usually plays out is, as you can see right there, a breakout towards the downside. Pretty, I guess, significantly opposite from what we were covering a little while ago with the descending broadening wedge with a breakout towards the upside, which did actually occur in the way that we predicted it to happen. However, I also need to make a couple of things clear. I think there's actually a big bottom that was formed for Bitcoin already. I do not think that Bitcoin will go below $17,000, $18,000 again in the near future. I still am expecting a relief rally, potentially all the way up towards 27,000 for a multitude of reasons. One is what you're seeing right here in this chart. There's a couple of different things. We have the pi cycle bottom, we have the RSI, we have the 200 weekly moving average, we have the Fibonacci level from 2020 low to the 2021 high. And we have the 2017 bottom. All these different indicators are showcasing, okay, boom, there was a bottom form right here at $19,000 on the candle close, or at least candle open, let's put it like that. I think that's kind of enough for me, to be honest with you. Every single one of these things is showcasing a bottom over the long term has been made. However, a couple other things kind of add to it. There's a multi-year trend line stemming all the way back from 2015 all the way to now. How often has it gotten below this trend line? A little while right here in 2015, a little while right here in 2020, and a little while right now. Right now is a good opportunity to buy. Honestly, I still agree with this idea. Right now we're facing some support / resistance, just some critical price action near the 200 weekly moving average, which again, the top of this little pink area is the 200 weekly moving average. Anything below that basically means we are below the 200-day moving average. Anything above that, you guys understand how it works. And again, what we're currently seeing right now, as you guys can notice as well, we're facing some support / resistance at that area. Actually, we broke through it, but the close right now is what it's kind of weaving for. And again, that's why Sunday is going to be such an important and critical close. But right now we are obviously on a Thursday, so we're not there just quite yet. If you guys want to support these videos, by the way, make sure that you press the like button right now. Helps out a ton, gets me through the day, gets me to write home to my family again, saying I missed them, and then no, just kidding. Make sure you check out the link down below as well for all the exchanges that I personally use, because there's a ton of bonuses on there. You might want to check it out. Bybit, KuCoin, PrimeXBT all have crazy juicy bonuses that you might want to have. So again, link is down below for those. Check those out. And if we're going to call out supports and resistances, we have to refer back to some of our earlier charts and our earlier take profits and whatnot. Our highest take profit we had a little while ago was $22.6 thousand. Right now, that is acting as our current support. It is the resistance which we had back in June 15th, as you guys can see from the chart right here. For XRP, I think it's a little bit more obvious. Again, we had some resistance back June 26th. Right now, we're back inside that exact zone, faced some resistance and came back down. And just looking at the chart right here, we can see, okay, we got ourselves some resistance right here at 34.3, right here at 34.4. So most likely this area right here is going to act as our base support. And that's cool and all, right? That's all cool to kind of talk about the bottom and the fact that we saw a couple of resistances lying around. However, one thing we got to make really clear as well is that Bitcoin has been on a descent for a very long time. And if we take a look from March all the way up to now, this is actually the first time that we broke through this negative trend line here. It's finally some time of green candles again on the weekly as well. Looks like a proper reversal at that as well, as we spent weeks and weeks and weeks within this little box right here, and finally we have broken through. I'm still honestly eyeing a relief rally towards at least $27,000. And again, maybe if halving cycles really turn out to be the proper way to define cycles, it could be that a couple months later, we're still going to come back to $19,000, for example. So we get a relief rally going where the Tesla news and whatnot is kind of keeping it down for a little bit. But we get a relief rally going if the interest rate news basically doesn't hammer us down just quite yet. And then eventually come back down to kind of stay within this little lane until somewhere in 2023 because of halving cycles, I guess. Maybe it really is the truth behind everything. And the reason I'm saying that we can indeed see a relief rally and a big crash again is because some inflation numbers and interest rate numbers can still hammer us down. Now, some very important interest rate announcements are going to be coming out in about 6 days from now. It's going to be interesting to watch all that unfold. But for right now, let's just conclude this. Bitcoin, entire crypto market is still relatively very cheap to buy if you were to ask me. I'm still buying like a madman. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do continue to break this pattern, or actually continue with this pattern, that we actually open up a quick little short position that's most likely going to last a significant amount. All right, I honestly think we can easily take a very, very big short position, maybe even all the way towards $19,000, which again is a major support level. Wouldn't be too crazy the moment that we do break down and get ourselves some confirmation, hopefully on a higher time frame though, guys. I would be more certain if that were to happen. It's just a quick little warning for everyone that this is going on. I've just spotted it and I thought, hey, let me share it with you guys. Then again, the overall frame or I guess charts are looking pretty bullish. I'm still remaining very bullish on crypto. I'm still accumulating every single day. I'm just talking about my most recent trade here that might come out to play. We'll see in the short term how this plays out. Again, long term, I'm still extremely bullish. Things are looking extremely good. I still think Bitcoin can actually get to 27,000 within the next couple of months, 28,000 maybe even. We'll see how it goes. And that was it for today's little quick update.